Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. Yes, I'm talking about the Diddy case because I read the court documents and I know what's going on, and y'all don't because y'all don't know the law and y'all can't read. Stick to talking about Chicago goofy ass beefs. Stick to talking about goofy stuff. Stick to talking about 2K. Go play 2K. Go play 2K. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what it's like to be a CEO. You don't rub elbows with CEOs and owners, and you don't know what it's like. You don't know how they move. You don't know how they think. They never talk to you. You're a nobody. You play the video game. Go play the video game. Go play 2K. You feel me? Go play the video game. Go play 2K. You don't know what you're talking about. What Freddie P just said. What Benzino just said. What all these people that have been around, Gen Xers, that have been around P. Diddy, Gene Dale, this dude, that dude. There's so many people that have been around Diddy. That's Gen Xers. The only Gen Xers that's saying P. Diddy is innocent and this and that and look into this and look into that. And every time you say look into something, he get cooked. But the only people that's saying, oh, this and that and the third, bro, them people are P. Diddy fans. Them are P. Diddy fanboys. You know what I'm saying? Them are P. Diddy fanboys. P. Diddy fanboys not invested into this case. They mad at women about their personal reasons. So they want to compare this. They seen Myron bring up something. They seen Anton Daniels say something about a woman and this and that and when she lying. And I'm not saying women don't lie. But I'm saying as a man, you gotta take certain type of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Not even just as a CEO. You could be under the CEO. You gotta take a certain type of responsibility. The CEO gotta take responsibility that he gotta uphold. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta take responsibility too. It just makes it worse because Diddy was the CEO, bro. And when people don't and only a broke dweeb, only a broke weirdo won't understand what I'm talking about right now. When you the CEO, you gotta move different. Nobody was checking for Cassie. Cassie wasn't the rap mogul. Diddy was the rap mogul. Some people wouldn't know what rap music is if it wasn't for Diddy. Some people wouldn't know what hip hop music is, rap, R&B, all of that stuff. Like he left his footprint in music. It's a lot of Gen Xers and older millennials who love Diddy. They love Diddy. I probably say all the millennials. They love Diddy, bro. So for him to be going through the situation, they feel it. They resonate with him and they feel it. But at the end of the day, that doesn't take away from what Diddy did. It just shows his guilt even more. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all the other day, if Diddy had the choice to take all of this back and get on a yacht and marry Cassie, you know what I'm saying, when she was young and live his life the righteous way, the real way, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be no need for all of that TD Jake stuff and all that stuff. He would just be doing it. You know what I'm saying? He would just be living his life the righteous way. He wouldn't be doing what he did, bro, because what he that's why he was crying in court today, because he know what he did was just despicable. He didn't have no reason to extort Cassie mom and send her nudes and videos of her and stuff like that and say how he was going to expose her and do all this stuff. He didn't have no reason to do that, bro. That's disgusting, bro. You a billionaire, you exposing you extorting a lady that don't got nearly as much money as you. She can't even fathom the type of money that you got. Her daughter worked for you and you send to her daughter naked pictures of her. You might say, oh, they was in a relationship, but Diddy, it's a pattern. The same way Diddy treated Cassie is the same way Diddy treated workers that was just supposed to be working for him, regular people. You know what I'm saying? He had the white boy selling drugs. He was SA and all of his co-workers and the people that was under him, his assistants and people that was working for him. You can't do that type of stuff. You can't make people listen in New York and I'm pretty sure in every state, after you work 12 hours, legally you cannot come back to work the next day. You have to have the next day off. You have to. I used to work 12 hours every single day. I used to work 12 hours and I mean, I used to work. Well, yeah, I was working every single day. I work 12 hours, then I go to the next job. But I'm just saying, legally, you're not supposed to, like, if one job is not supposed to have you working 12 hours this day, 20 hours this day. Like, you're not supposed to do that. So, like, I worked at, for example, I worked at this one call center. They used to get mad at me, and I was young. I didn't understand why. I was just trying to run it up. But they used to get mad at me because I'll be on the phone all night, and they'll leave me on the phone because they know I take so many calls. I take the most calls. So while everybody else was taking like 60, 70 calls, I was taking, no lie, anybody that worked there with me know. Anybody who watched this and know me for real, in real life, they know I was at that job taking 500 calls. I was not playing. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to change my life, and I did. But at the same time, I was taking like 500 calls every 2 days. Every day, I probably took about 300 something calls. So I will be working like 10 hours, 11 hours. And they be like, nah, you can't clock in. When you come back to work, you gotta do this, you gotta do that because you work so many hours. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clock out, or you gotta take the next day off. You know what I'm saying? Or we gotta take away your paid time leave or something. You know what I'm saying? They always had to do something. Because I was working over the allotted times. You cannot work when you work over, when it's people that saying you made them work over them allotted times, they can say that um you forcefully, and he did. They got the proof. You know what I'm saying? They got the proof of him beating Cassie. They could say like, oh well, you forcefully made these people work a certain amount of time that is illegal. In doing that, that's I know I don't think some of y'all understand that serves as a the maximum for that is life in prison. So if he was doing that for a long time, which he was, he could get a lifetime in prison for that. You know what I'm saying? He could get a lifetime in prison for that, and that's what Diddy fanboys just don't understand. Diddy fanboys don't understand the magnitude of his crimes because the only thing they pay attention to is when Pookie and Ray Ray unalive each other. They pay attention when Pookie and Ray Ray unalive each other, and that's it. And they think that street politics and street, street jargon and all that stuff. They think that stuff in real life it matters to the court system. It matters to people, and that's taken into account. None of that stuff is taken into account. Like y'all think this shit a movie, bro? This shit not a movie. This is real life. In real life, you'll get locked up for your whole life, especially if you black and you running a company, you making people work for more. That's basically slavery, bro. And that's how they could coin it, and that's how they could term it, and they can. You can't say that they can't. Anytime somebody got you working over 12, who works for over 12 hours every day? So if he was doing that to people, bro, yes, that is illegal. Why I think if y'all worked at a court, if you ever had a real job before, and you work at a corporation, why you think it's always people coming there from HR or other places trying to look and see what you got going on at your job? Because it's people that come through that get paid to make sure HR is intact at a job. States are getting in trouble for having jobs in a state that's that's got people working over 12 hours for under minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Diddy was doing. He also wasn't paying workers. You see what I'm saying? He also wasn't paying workers. And I seen that one dude Donut. He summed it up pretty well. He summed it up pretty well. I know I already said this, but I'll say it again. When you got people working, right? You got people working, and you're not paying them the amount of money you really that's on contract what you're supposed to pay them. So they're not getting the payment. Then they working long strenuous hours, and then you take it, and if it look like, you know what I'm saying, they got all the records, they got the bank statements, they got everything, they got the hotel receipts, they got all the receipts, and then the receipts show that you paying for hotels, and then you paying for sex workers, and then you know what I'm saying, you held Cassie against her will, and you gotta, and then most importantly, what a lot of people aren't saying and aren't regurgitating is when the sex worker told the when the sex worker told the prosecutors and them, he said, has Cassie ever refused? And he was like, this is exactly what he said. He said, He said, if Diddy told you to do it, would you stop doing it? Out of basically out of despite Cassie not wanting it. And he was like, no, whatever Diddy wants, I gotta do it. And that's what everybody that's a reoccurring thing I'm seeing now in the testimonies. That anytime Diddy said something, they were supposed to do it no matter what. So even the sex worker was like, if Diddy said, freak on her, excuse my language, if you catch my drift, if Diddy said freak her, you gotta freak her. And he can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he said. He said, I gotta listen to Diddy demands. So if Diddy said do it, then I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's great. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many charges against him, and now all his fanboys, they getting like real sad because even Diddy getting sad because listen, with him crying in court today, that's like that coincides with him with that apology, that little fake ass apology when the video came out. It's the same thing, bro. He not getting no sympathy for it. It just makes him look even more guilty because he been doing it for so long. He had so many chances to change his life. He's a billionaire, bro. You know how many chances Diddy had to change his life? I'm pretty sure people done told Diddy the feds about. And I'm pretty sure people then broke down the law and kind of explained to him like, yo, you can't have him working for this long. And Diddy, you know what I'm saying? He thought, oh, because he was high, he was gonna be able to get off of this, and that's stupid, bro. Or because he was high, he didn't have to listen. He could have his own rules and all of this and that and the third. And that's the farthest thing from the truth. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain level and your high management, your CEOs and stuff like that, and you have businesses, you gotta move extra cautious, especially as an FBA black man. Shit, I thought we all knew that, but it's like it's people who act like they know that up until it's time to do that, and or it's when they favorite celebrity or they favorite rapper. Now it's okay for them to do the shit that they doing, but they wouldn't want their daughter going through it. They wouldn't want their son going through it. They wouldn't want their mom going through it. Shit, even their father or they family members, they loved ones. They wouldn't want their loved ones, because Diddy was you know what I'm saying? Diddy was assaulting men and women, but they wouldn't want their family members going through the stuff that Diddy was putting people through. So I don't know why. Like I don't know why people are so desensitized. But I know that people are trying to take up for him because people keep on saying he's giving a bag out, and at the same time, it's just like, why would you sell your? That's kind of like selling you. I mean, it's not kind of, it is, but on YouTube, I gotta be kind of like black and white. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to get this new. I gotta redo my Patreon. But once I redo my Patreon, y'all can get up on there. But I'll be explicit with everything. Like, I don't like to hold back on here, but I got to. But it's kind of like they sold their soul. You know what I'm saying? Trying to protect Diddy for an amount of money and say this and that and the third. He keep on firing lawyers and stuff like that because these people just coming to work, bro. And Diddy knows that, and Diddy should understand. Just because these people are sitting up here talking to me, and I mean, I'm talking to the jury, and they're in court, and they got their degree, and they passed the bar, and they said they gonna work for me a certain amount of price, and they worked on this case, and they worked on that case, and they did the OJ case, and none of that stuff matters, bro. None of that stuff matters. It's about the evidence with the prosecution. The prosecution is killing Diddy right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically like I said earlier in Ticket Chat, like it's basically 40-0 at halftime. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen them defend anything. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard them defend anything to a T. You know what I'm saying? It's really just been, okay, well, never mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been a bland response. Like, oh, okay, Diddy was doing what? He did what to you? Oh, okay. Well, like, there's nothing else that they could say, bro. They just coming to work, and I'm pretty sure Diddy understand that now, and it's just like it's just getting more serious. Like, honestly, Diddy should have took the plea deal. I don't know why people still saying he got a chance at a plea deal. He don't got a chance at a plea deal. It's on trial now. He chose to go to trial. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get back on her. This is just a quick one. This is the test run, but if you want to make money off of the Diddy trial, bro, go on Poly Market. They're saying that it's a 90% chance. This is how I don't know how Diddy fanboys is coming up with. Like, this is people that come up with odds at real time and stuff. Like, they wizards over there or something like that. I don't even believe in that, but I'm just saying I believe in the Most High. But it's just a joke. Like, these people be knowing about everything. These people be searching up everything, knowing about everything. So they got some like secret sources or insiders. And these people at Polymarket is saying it's a 90% chance that Diddy is going to prison for a felony. You know what I'm saying? The life was really low. Like you can make money if you bet that he get life. I think if you put in $20, you get like $40 or $50 or something back. But the life sentence has good odds. But you can make money off of this case, yo. Don't be one of these dweebs sitting up here cheering for Diddy, cheering for Diddy. You're not even making no money off of this. But I'm about to go. I'm about to come right back, y'all. I just wanted to roll up real quick. I'm getting ready for the show right now. Oh, and I'm about to drop this short too. If you watch this replay, like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate you. Salute to y'all, man. I'm out. Peace and blessings.